Hello, darkness, my friend. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, it's no life. It's time to pop out the chant, and then I'll see other things on my screen. I didn't. Okay, I'm looking at Trump's approval rating. I didn't vote anything on that. Let me see if anybody in the community decided to say something. I won't be by for long. No one's on. Mm-hmm. Hi, person who clicked on. Feel free to chat, say hi. I was just looking at stuff. So, I'm tired. Just letting you know. If I'd known someone was on there, I've been keeping an eye on the chat, but not the viewer count. Probably I should have done both. So, feel free to chat, say hi. I interact. If you're just gonna ghost watch me, you could do that too. But if no one's responding and my counter goes up to 10 minutes, I'ma hop off so I can get some rest. Hi! Sorry. Brett is having a baby. Let me look it up. Brett Cooper. She posted it on Instagram. Mm. That's a baby bump. It looks like. Oh, she's gonna be a great mom. Mm, they're so cute. So precious. I want kids. That same thing could be said in a very creepy way. I want kids. I'm at the point where everything's tired. I'm slap happy and my crazy side's out. Which honestly, I feel like that's the best thing to do. You're next, Amelia. Oh man, I might need to seek some help. So I'm creating an Instagram account so I can actually see what people are saying. I can't believe she's pregnant. Oh yeah. I can't believe she's pregnant. I'm actually looking into what people are saying. That's a lot of work and stuff to do because raising a baby is no easy thing. Hi, Pumbaa. Red Cooper is having a baby. I just found that out, so I'm like overjoyed, but also half asleep. So I'm hyper. So how's it going? Honestly, I can't wait to experience motherhood. And I know that if I can't conceive any of my own, then I could always go and adopt. But honestly, it's going to be so amazing. And for Pumbaa, got the next 2 days off of work. Woohoo! I work the next 2 days. Actually, I technically work the next 3 days because I am working 11 to 7 tomorrow, then 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, then 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sunday, and I'm pulling that morning because we're trying to give Mother's Day off to the mothers. And I'm either off Monday or off Friday, but I have another 4 hour shift on one of those 2 days. I don't know. I'd have to go to work tomorrow to get my schedule. And also, there's 4 people here. Talk in the chat. Let me interact, please. More than just the 2 people who are chatting. Or they're just wanting the tea. Hi! Yay. I'm socializing. How's everyone doing? Time goes by so fast. Oh, yeah. When I started using Zola to count down how many days until my wedding, we were at over 150. And now we're under 40. So it's really crazy. So I was looking into making bigger bottles of my conditioning stuff. And for me to make that big of a commitment, I would need to buy um, a specific item. I'm actually going to pull it up and put the link in the chat so you guys can see how pricey it is. Hi, Claire. Brett Cooper's pregnant. She's going to have a baby. So, what I am sending is what I would need to buy if I were going to make bigger bottles of all sorts of things. Oh my goodness, it's so pricey. It's normally $100. I don't have $100. I mean, I do, just not for this, if that makes sense. But the next size down is 12 fluid ounces. I would be able to fill 2 bigger bottles with it. And I'm like, that's way too much for that. No, you're not. Racism is when you have done, like, you're singling out one race because they're that race. So, no, I don't think you are. It would be expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah. I was also wanting to make like an all natural or like all purpose. Um, sorry, I'm moving my charger. It's okay, Claire. We all have those days. But it would be sort of an all-purpose gel, if you will, where it's just three ingredients: aloe vera, baking soda, or cornstarch. I think I'll go with cornstarch. Cornstarch would be better. And peppermint. And then that can help out with rashes, sore muscles. Uh, you can put that in your hair as a lotion. Maybe I'll do four ingredients. I'll put fractionated coconut oil in it. That way it moisturizes as well. Hello, everybody. Now that we're all acquainted, let's have a party. Well, I don't know what we would do at a party like this. We do have the party games, but my other computer is like dead, so I can't help out the people who can't play. And KK's on the loose. It's tired me. That at least we don't got like that was 2011. At least we don't got 7-year-old me drawing monstrous things that will haunt you in your nightmares. Yeah, aloe vera, when it's not 100% aloe vera, is very cheap. But this stuff is 100% the real deal. And I can actually use vitamin A, C, and E. Aloe vera is one of the best natural things there is. Coconut oil is right up there. Cornstarch does help with rashes and things like that. And I actually do use aloe vera for hair. That's the main ingredient. I also use it for the lotion. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but back when I first brought up the idea of having a conditioner, I was having a hard time with the consistency. It was more of a serum rather than like actual conditioner. But it was. Let me see the aloe vera drink. There's a drink of aloe vera? That sounds gross. But aloe vera is like the perfect consistency for that sort of thing. Not the drink, but conditioner. If I wanted to drink aloe vera, I would just take the bottle I have and just go. I'm actually gonna grab it real quick. Boom. I got it. This is like the most satisfying thing ever. It's like the perfect consistency. Feels great. I keep my business stuff in my room. To be honest, if you wanted to make your own sanitizer, I might do this as well. Aloe vera with a little bit of alcohol to help rapidly dry. So, for think I'm getting better with singing. Oh, you definitely are. One thing you might want to try if you're wanting to at least expand your range is to do impression singing. That's what I did, just doing impressions. And because when I was younger, all I watched was My Little Pony, I did My Little Pony voices. So it helped me to practice distinguishing different voices while maintaining in a certain range, which in that helped improve my range. And then one of the main characters was a guy who was voiced by a girl, so I was like, okay, might as well. Done the best done so far. I don't remember the name. I'm really bad at remembering names. Give me just a second. Oh, Claire, where's your video? I didn't watch or the imagine how hard it would be for a show called You. I didn't watch your Youngblood attempt. Oh, I didn't watch you were singing videos. I didn't know. Oh my goodness. I'll have to watch it. I did watch the Salt in the Sea cover, and I thought that was good. I'm watching the video trying to make your pet love you. Aww, your dog kissed you. That's so cute. Yeah, the hard thing with music is you have to like find the stuff that works with your voice. And there are just some things that I don't do as well. It's not that I can't sing the notes, it's more of a how my voice sounds with the music. Oh, I saw you being rude, and then you were like, for anyone who sees this and wonders why I'm being rude, it's because he's my brother. Oh. That's why I like using Note Flight for making music because you can find stuff that works with your voice and use that as your music. However, it requires you to know staffs and to work with that. I'm actually gonna pull up one and I will. Sorry for being quiet. I'm just pulling up the app on my thing so I can share my screen and you'll be able to see. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to squeeze in that small little thing. Yes, I have 15 million tabs open. Whew. Okay. So the nice thing about this is, you can at least have access to the basic things your for your songs: piano, acoustic guitar, electric bass, and drums. Viola is also included. I bought the premium, so I get access to more stuff, but you have access to the basic things. And this helps you to see where it's at. Like, this is bass clef and treble clef. I don't know how much you guys know about that. But this one is, um, here, I'll use this as an example. This is E. Next bass up is F, G, H, A. That's how you know I'm tired. And then this one right here is A, and then it goes B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And then to get these black ones is either going to be sharp or half or flat. And that's called a half step. Little musical thing here. And a good way to tell is every good boy deserves fries. Or Frosties. Frosties sound good. And then the spaces are F, A, C, E, and that's space. Frosty sounds so good. I want a Frosty. Now, bases just shifted one lower. Let me see if I can find. Here we are. So you know how it was like every good boy deserves Frosties? So this would be F flat. Nope. It's um one note up and an octave lower. Don't tell anyone. I'll tell your brother. I'm kidding. I love drama. Not really. Anyways, you can choose how fast it goes by clicking on this and then typing out the number you want. This should sound familiar because this was a song I've already posted. So, like, so you get the gist of it. It plays it. But now, what if I were to put it at, say, 100? This stands for beats per minute, and basically, is how fast these guys go. These are called quarter notes. Brother thinks I'm gay. And so now, how I was like, da 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 da. Huge difference, right? Now, what if I were to go 300 beats per minute? How does your brother think you're gay if you have a boyfriend? Unless you are a boy. Claire, have you been lying to me? I'm kidding. Okay, that's a vibe actually. Let's go with 500. Since we're gonna be going crazy anyways. Are you ready? I'm gonna have a stroke from listening to that. You weren't able to hear it, were you? Oh my goodness. So, you can experiment with that on your own time. Basically, it was like. I forgot to, like, include share sound. Huh. I'll show you what it sounds like with sounds, though. Okay. So, were you able to hear it that time? It was a black screen. So it would be boop. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's working. I just wanted to make sure it was working. Now you guys get to hear the chaos of 500 beats per minute. So sorry, my favorite part is when it's supposed to pause and be like, today's the day. It's like, and I'm like, try not to laugh because that's funny, chaotic, and I hate it. I also like drink a Mountain Dew, so while I don't cough when they do it, you know what? It's okay. I love it when I'm like this because I get to be weird and I don't care. Does anybody else get into that mood? Oh no, we're not gonna have the rest of this thing be 500 beats per minute. Do, 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 do. Sorry, by the way. What? For us listening to that. Arranged for 14 minutes. I don't care. Like, I don't expect anyone to be here with me. So the fact that you're here now makes me okay and happy. Okay, let's see. You see, I've been working on it. We heard some crazy stuff. We heard some migraine stuff. Too many beats. I mean, it is normal song speed now. It was hectic. This song is actually the next song, so I'm gonna spoil some of it. It's really fun. As some of y'all know, with my song series, I'm trying to experiment with different styles. Not Manny. Who's Manny? Do you know a Manny? Anyways, this is actually really nice because this is the first song that I have where it features two different BPMs or beats per minute. And it's actually quite interesting. Okay. Oh, there's too many people like that, Claire. I can't keep track of them all. Anyways, this is really nice because I never use alto stacks or timpani. And amen to that, a verse of the day. Uh oh, that sounds like. Stop. Has anyone else seen that? And yes, we should be praying over people. Anyways, this was an entirely different thing. And um this is exactly double the speed of the introduction. And it's genuinely really fun. Bye, Claire. I didn't want to spoil the whole song anyways. But yeah, I was gonna say I was just experimenting with that. Different vibes, different music. And while I think it's snazzy, I don't think that alto sax do 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 was for me. Anyways, I probably should get going and get some sleep. So thanks for everyone who tuned in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or day or night, depending on where you're at. Bye bye.